Hello everybody, welcome back to another video. My name is Kat, known as phamerina.planning here on YouTube and on Instagram. And as you can tell by the black binder in the background and the title of the video and the kit that we're flipping through right now, that this is a back plan with me slash pregnancy announcement. Yes. As I'm sure if you've watched he doesn't pop up in all of my plans with me's. But if you've watched many of my plan with me's, you'll know that I have a son that I call Bub. It's not his real name, but that's what I call him on the internet. We call him Bub. So I have one kid. We've been wanting to have two kids. We want to have two kids total. My family insists that we're going to have three, but we're stopping at two. The plan is to stop at two. And yeah, so we've been trying for a little while. And I found out, oh my goodness, when is this? This video is going to go up. I'm trying to get ahead. Not really, but yeah. Sorry, this is going to be a little chaotic. Because it's been a while since I did some voiceovers. So this video is going to go up at the end of September. I think I found out mid-July. Yeah, mid-July. That's when I found out that I was pregnant. So the baby number 2, will be born, or we're expecting baby number 2 around end of March, early April of 2026. So I thought it was fitting to announce to my planner community here that I am pregnant with my second child by back planning our first kids announcement, which was, oh my goodness, which was in April 2022. That seems so long ago. And I'm using this kit. It's either The Greatest Adventure or My Greatest Adventure. I cannot remember at this point in time because I'm too lazy to walk downstairs and look at the leftovers. From Crafts by Thaowie, because I was shopping in 2022 before Bub was born, because I was interested in getting, if you've heard this before, I'm sorry, I was interested in getting into this hobby back in 2022. Just, had a first kid, never got around to it, picked it up in 2024, and here I am now. So yes, I am back planning my like when we formally announced to my family and then to like social media that I was expecting my first child back in October of 2022. So this voiceover is going to kind of be like a life update, although I'm like doing this voiceover about 2 weeks early from when I planned to have this go up. And what like my plans are, I guess, if you really want to call it plans. So let's see, let me look how much time I have here because this video is a lot shorter. Actually, hold on, let me sorry, chaos already. Let me go over stickers in addition. Let me go over the stickers in the kit. So this is My Greatest or The Greatest Adventure from Crafts by Thaowie. I think she had like her kid within the last year and she hasn't opened up her sticker shop since then. So I'm not really sure what's going on with that. But when I purchased this kit, I didn't realize that I was an add-on girly. So I don't have any add-ons for this kit. So I went digging through my collection and I found these, what is it called? I am such a bad PR person. I don't PR for BlissfulJaydeDesigns anymore, but I should know what this is called. They're like floral sets. And part of me wants to think this is floral set number 2. I'll put it in the description. This is floral set number 2. So while the flowers aren't the same, the florals are not the same, I think very much with like the saucy stickers spread that I also use these florals with, they reside in the same world. So I felt like they worked together. They harmonized rather than clashed. It's not a perfect fit, but it's like your eyebrows, I think. That's what they say. They should be sisters, not twins. Yeah, something like that. I believe that's a saying. Um, and since I didn't have a lot, I did do this spread a little more old school. Although I don't use my headers as headers, I use my headers as footers. I don't know why. That's just how like my brain likes to use them. I know I'm a strange bird. um, and for my sidebar, um, I pulled in like a large floral from that floral set and used some of the deco that came with the collection on like I think it was the washi page. So there was a little bit of deco. Um and the the one box here says 30 weeks. I will not be 30 weeks at all. No, nowhere near 30 weeks. If my math is correct, when this video goes up, I will be 12 weeks and Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, 5 days. Something like that. Something like that. I'll put it in the description bar, whatever the correct number is. But I will be 12 weeks at that point. So I remember when I was sitting and looking at these full boxes, I was like, two of these boxes technically don't apply. The 30 weeks one and the one with like the baby, like the infant after they're born. And I was like, I'm gonna have to use one of these anyway. So I might as well use the one with the like the infant and save that 30 weeks box for like my own personal, well, my own other planners. I said that very strangely. My other planners for when I actually hit 30 weeks. So now that the cat's out of the bag, like I've told some people, I've told close, my family knows, at this point, um, I can finally like not hide it anymore. I hate hiding it. This is the box that like, oh no, it's of the feet, but you know what I mean. Like the baby's not born yet. So yeah. When this video goes up, I will be, I hope my math's right, 12 weeks, meaning still solidly in the first trimester. I think the first trimester ends around 14 weeks, so it's be 14 or 15. That's when you're in their second trimester. Um, hopefully you're not expecting a lot of plans. You know how these back plans with me goes. I kind of just ramble on about things. So yeah, life's been lifing. Being pregnant with a toddler is not fun. It's quite an experience because unlike my first pregnancy, I couldn't just like lay down and rest whenever I wanted to. Um, like when your kid wants you to play with them, like sure you can lay down for so long, but like and they can play by themselves for so long, but when they really want to play with you, you've got to. And Bub really loves running around. He loves chase, like playing chase, but that's what we call it, chase. Um and like it's fine. It's just exhausting. So I second pregnancy's definitely my second pregnancy has definitely been worse than my first one. My first one felt pretty easy. I had like a little bit of nausea, but like it was usually just in the morning. Um right as I was leaving for work. It was always right when I was leaving for work, but it was like not no vomiting, nothing like that, just some nausea. Nausea has been so much worse this time around. I'm also way more exhausted, but again, that could be tied to having an active toddler that I need to entertain. Um, we were also really scared that it might be twins because twins do run in my family, and they skip. So my mom was a twin. I'm not a twin. Neither of my siblings. So we were scared for a hot minute that I was having twins because my family. So in Vietnam, at least hopefully it's generally speaking Vietnam, um, but in my family has been growing like has always said that they could predict how many kids you're gonna have and what gender they are, um, by taking a long hair. It has to be a long hair because it has to thread through a wedding band. And then it kind of like douses your blood for like the gender of your first kid. Then it like sits, and then depending on whether it swings like a pendulum or whether it swings around in a circle, that tells you what gender it's going to be. So I don't remember what genders my mom predicted, or this ring predicted. I do not remember now. Um, but they predicted 3 kids. Um, and every time they do it, because of course you're thinking, oh well, all they're just moving their fingers a little bit just to like swing the ring around, and they always insist, I'm not moving the ring, I'm not doing it, I'm holding it still. I mean, it's like a wives tale, you know. So it's always just really funny to think about. So uh let me let me talk a little bit more, I guess, about this pregnancy first, and then we'll move on to plans for the channel and stuff. um so according to, actually, I don't think I had any serious cravings with my first pregnancy. It's probably a little too early to tell with this pregnancy what cravings I have. Although I do find myself reaching for sweets a lot of sweets, which could indicate girl, but we don't know yet. It's still too early. I will be getting some of the screening done, the genetic screening done, and I will opt to find out the gender of the baby then. And unlike my first pregnancy, we will share the gender of this child. Or the sex of this child. Technically, gender and sex are different. We will share the sex of this child with my family, um, so that they can purchase appropriately as they want. Um, so that's kind of what it is. We've got to figure out this nursery situation again, pull out all of the stuff from the first kid. Um, but we're excited. Everyone's excited. They've been asking for years for when this second kid is happening. So yeah, that's kind of like why I've been like, if you've noticed, I've been a little more quiet or just not as thorough as I usually am. It also explains the lack of a Sunday share in September. I was just too tired. I'm sorry, I was just too tired. So I guess that's a good segue into the future. Um, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what's gonna happen. Um, second trimester usually is a little bit easier, so I'll find myself having more energy. Um, but I anticipate probably a little bit of a break. Um, I will try to continue to make content for as long as I can, obviously. I hope to continue to commit to my PR commitments if um, the shop owners are willing to keep me on the team with just a little bit less work. I would be, regardless if they ask me to step down, that's fine. But I hope to still continue being active on social media, on Instagram. I probably just won't be making videos for a little while. I do thoroughly enjoy making videos, so I don't anticipate like leaving, like not doing it anymore. It just might take a little bit of uh back burner, and also might be less voiceovers because 2 kids, it'd be harder to find time to do voiceovers. But I probably will be planning. I just probably won't be posting as frequently or as in depth. But who knows? The thing is, I don't really know until it happens. Um, but I know I will be lurking. I will continue to lurk. I will continue to be around. I just might not post as much. Um, but that's his problem for like 6 months in the future, right? Um, but yeah, that's where I've been. That's why I've been kind of so quiet. Um, well, less thorough. Let's call it that. Not super quiet, but just less thorough than I usually am. Um, and yeah, I think that's kind of really everything. We're done. We're pretty much done the spread now. Um, so yeah, we're super excited. I don't really know how to end this voiceover now. um, yeah, that's it. If you have any burning questions, feel free to hit me in the Instagrams. in the messages down in the comments down below. I mean, I'm probably gonna stay less personal in the comments down below, so if you want more info, hit me up on Instagram. Will be a little bit easier. But yeah, I'll keep you updated on life now that I'm able to talk about it. Um, and that's the video. That's all I kind of got to say right now. So I hope you enjoyed the video. Leave a comment with any of your thoughts down below. If you like the video, like it. Forgot about that part. And I would be so happy if you join my little community here by subscribing. And I hope to see you in the next one. Bye.